Hey guys, thanks for stopping in tonight. Mr. Mears asked me to read chapter 7, and I happily agreed. I love the book Charlotte's Web, and I can remember when my third grade teacher read it to me. So I'm going to dedicate this to my old third grade teacher, Mrs. Grog, wherever she is. She was my favorite. She taught me how to read, and she taught me how to love books and be competitive. So she still has a special place in my heart to this day. Chapter 7. Oh, wait a second before I start reading. This big fella behind me, this is Eddie, and that's where he sits all day long. Never lived in a house without a tiger cat, so it must be good luck. Anyways, here's chapter 7. It's called Bad News. Wilbur likes Charlotte better each day, and her campaign against insects seems sensible and useful. Hardly anybody around the farm had a good word to say about a fly. Flies spent their time pestering others. Cows hated them, the horses detested them, and the sheep loathed them. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Zuckerman were always complaining about them and putting up screens. Wilbur admired the way Charlotte managed. He was particularly glad that she always put her victim to sleep before eating it. "It's real thoughtful of you to do that, Charlotte," he said. "Why, yes," she replied in her sweet, musical voice. "I always give them a little anesthetic so they won't feel pain. It's a little service I throw in." So as the days went by, Wilbur grew and grew. He ate 3 big meals a day, and he spent long hours lying on his side, half asleep, dreaming pleasant dreams. And he enjoyed good health, and he gained a lot of weight. So one afternoon, when Fern was sitting on her stool, the oldest sheep walked into the barn and stopped to pay a call on Wilbur. "Hello," she said. "Seems to me you're putting on some weight." "Well, yeah, I guess I am," replied Wilbur. "At my age, it's a good idea to keep gaining." "Just the same, I don't envy you," said the old sheep. "You know why they're fattening you up now, don't you?" "No," said Wilbur. "Well, I don't like to spread bad news," said the sheep, "but they're fattening you up because they're going to kill you, that's why." "They're going to what?" screamed Wilbur. Fern grew rigid in her stool. "Kill you. You know, turn you into smoked bacon and ham," continued the old sheep. "Almost all young pigs get murdered by the farmer as soon as the real cold weather sets in. There's a regular conspiracy around here to kill you at Christmas time. Everybody's in on the plot. Larvae, Zuckerman, even John Arable." "Mr. Arable?" sobbed Wilbur. "Fern's father?" "Well, certainly. When a pig is to be butchered, everybody helps. I'm an old sheep and I see the same thing. Same old business year after year. Arable arrives with his .22, shoots the... "Stop!" screamed Wilbur. "I don't want to die. Save me! Somebody save me!" Now Fern was just about to jump up when a voice was heard. "Be quiet, Wilbur," said Charlotte, who had been listening to this awful conversation. "I can't be quiet," screamed Wilbur, racing up and down. "I don't want to be killed. I don't want to die." "Is it true what the old sheep says, Charlotte? Is it true that they are going to kill me when the cold weather comes?" "Well," said the spider, plucking thoughtfully through her web, "the old sheep has been around this barn a long time, and she has seen many a spring pig come and go. And if she says that they plan to kill you, then I'm sure it's true. It's also the dirtiest trick I've ever heard of. What people don't think of." Wilbur burst into tears. "I don't want to die," he moaned. "I want to stay alive right here in my comfortable manure pile with all my friends. I want to breathe the beautiful air and lie in the beautiful sun." You're certainly making a beautiful noise, snapped the old sheep. I don't want to die, screamed Wilbur, throwing himself to the ground. You shall not die, said Charlotte briskly. What? Really? Cried Wilbur. Who's going to save me? I am, said Charlotte. How? Asked Wilbur. That remains to be seen. But I am going to save you, and I want you to quiet down immediately. You're carrying on in a childish way, so stop your crying, because I can't stand hysterics. Thanks for joining me tonight. Say goodnight, Eddie. That wasn't a very good job. Good night, folks.